Hello. Nice. And welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Swindon't. Do forget about me. I have some interesting things to talk about. We have had our Champions League group drawn. So let's talk about that. We got a ridiculous group. Nacional de Madeira, who were somehow third seeds. We were second seeds. Barcelona, obviously top. And Copenhagen, at least they're not so bad. Not so good, rather. But Nacional de Madeira are going to have a good side. And obviously Barcelona are Barcelona, so therefore they're going to have a good side. We have to play them. Not as bad a group as Schlamsk, though, for example. Or even that group, that's pretty tough. So we've got a pretty good group, relatively speaking, I suppose, actually looking around. Maybe you'd want to be in that group there, potentially that one. But yeah, we've got a tough group. And what that means is that we are about to play Barcelona. But I'll show you what we did in the league in the meantime. We beat Haifa 4-0, as you remember. We then went away to Old Trafford and lost 5-1. They absolutely battered us in the first half. I mean, the stats will show that they were... Actually, so the second half, that means we came back very well because they only must have had one or two shots in the second half. They got a goal and then Patrick scored right in the last minute. Disappointing. But then we turned it around at home at the county ground against Wolves. We beat them 4-0. Vukotic getting his first goal. They had a player sent off after 25 minutes. But yeah, we pretty roundly trounced them. It's quite an impressive result. Now we have to play Barcelona in the group, and then we'll play Western-super-Mare home, and we'll record that on camera as well. Now this, I am not sure how this is going to go. Obviously, I really would like to start Wilmot because I think he deserves it. We'll see if we actually do decide to start him. Gabezi's probably better, really, but I don't know if I can do that to poor Mr. Oh, no, what? Oh, right, you didn't come off the thing. There you go. Okay, so let's look at the team. Is that going to be a team that can do this game? Maybe let's play with... maybe let's put Gilic in the middle. Also, I would like to play... but Stas will be able to play in the next game, so that's fine. All right, that's the team we're going to play against Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Swindon's first trip to the new camp. The Camp Nou, the new camp. I would show you their team, and I will do in a moment. I've just forgotten to do it. Let me just finish this off, and then we'll go back. Preview. Okay, so they're playing with, at the back, Morotto. He's good. But also 32. Like, a lot of these... Okay, he's good. Oh, man, he's very good. And 24. Oh, dear. Golubov. He's great as well. 29 though. Rondinelli, the Brazilian centre back. Oh god, they're very good. Where's their like shonky left back or something? No, he's old, so maybe we can get Iker Ramos. He only played 32 times for Spain. Man, they must have had a good team. Vituro, an old. He's not that great. Very creative, but not that great anymore. 33. They got Mosen, Ahmed Mosen from Egypt with his 113 caps. Then there's Ciro Rissi, who's he's not that good. Okay, so they obviously don't... He's worth £30 million. Did they just buy him? Yeah, that's why. Okay, fair enough. He's terrible. Marcelino, he's pretty good. Could be better, but he's pretty good. Saublic, he's okay and old. And up front they've got El Alaman. Oh, we didn't even look at how good he was. He's rubbish. Okay, so we do have a chance. Their back four and the goalkeeper are decent, but ahead of that, they're not all that. Now, the question is, can we be the Swindon town we know and love? Can we get a result? Can we even score a goal at the new camp? What a change that... Oh, we've had an effort after 1 minute. What a change that would be from playing, I don't know, Truro in League 2 when I first took over. Now, Rondinelli, he's gone past, but Lauritsen makes a good save. Golubov, Rondinelli, Golubov, he seems to be a bit slow, which isn't what doesn't seem to be borne out by his stats, but it's weird that, like, so players are supposed to be quick, but, like, for example, Patrick never seems to be very fast, but he's got pretty good speed stats. His acceleration and his pace are both pretty fine, but he just seems to be slow. And I can't understand it. It's the same with Padilla. Padilla has something like 18 pace, 18 attack, 18 acceleration, and he just was always second to everything and ridiculously slow. I didn't quite understand it. Machasek there. We're getting pinned back in their half. Or in, sorry, what? We're getting pinned back in our box. They're very different things. But here we go. Now we can have a chance maybe to build something and make a chance of our own. Patrick out to Machasek. Machasek crosses, but he doesn't really look more like a shot. Morotto saves. Lauritsen now up to Wilmot. Wilmot heads down. Rondinelli though gets there first, and but we have the ball back. Gillic to Wilmot. Machasek to Patrick. Patrick now. Patrick crosses. Topic crosses again, but both times Golubev was there to intercept. Charmy out to Javier. Javier now crosses. Doesn't get there. Chami. Oh dear. Martins. Big ball. Gone out for a throw-in. We're doing all right. We've equipped ourselves well in the first 20 or so minutes. At this point against Man United, I think we were already 2-0 down, so that's a positive. Machasek wins the ball high. Patrick now, he's got the ball, gives it to Wilmot, gives it to Gilic. Gilic fires wide, unfortunately. Now they have a corner. Martins manages to head away. Ramos gets it, gives it to Mosen. Ramos again with the ball. Rondinelli. Oh, okay. Okay, I was going to say, I mean, that striker's crap. So if we concede to him, he's that number 10 as well. I mean, they've obviously spent ages. It's not a very Barcelona thing to do. They've spent like lots of money on really, really good defenders, and then just sort of leave the strikers to be rubbish. Anyway, McBride, Patrick's gone past his man and he's through. Could he slot home? No, but he gives to Machasek. Oh, if Machasek had scored, if he had just taken the shot first time, I think that we could have been 1-0 up there. Lauritsen now. Patrick to win the header. Doesn't. Gilic gets it though. To Topic. Topic to Wilmot. Wilmot gives it back to Topic. Topic has a shot, but Morotto saves. Oh, we're doing all right. We're creating chances away at the Nou Camp. I don't think we're much for possession, but we are doing good. Suki heads wide. Sucky. We have another chance. Another corner. Saki at the back post heads over again. I'm feeling much better today. Not hungover anymore. So that's why my brain's working and my voice is sounding alive. McBride shoots and misses. So things should be at least a little bit more interesting. My brain should be able to improvise some interesting things to talk about rather than just sort of groaning and, and sort of sighing as I was in the other video from yesterday. Gilic now, what's he going to do? No, he went for a long shot. Went around the post though. We are wasting quite a lot of chances now, which is disappointing, but I suppose you can't complain too much. Things are going well. Oh, wow, what happened there? Passionate. You were not that bad. Topic is pretty tired. I might take him off. Might swap Gilic out, put Barron in the middle. Let's give it 5 or 6 minutes. Machasek to Patrick. Machasek to Chami. McBride to Chami. McBride, big ball across the pitch. Over to Gilic now. Gilic has put it through to Wilmot. Wilmot could have scored for Swindon't at the Nou Camp. But the keeper makes a good save. A fine save. Mosen. Nice. Okay, good. It's a throw-in for them, I guess. Let's just see. Topic is pretty tired. So let's go Barron on for Topic. Barron to swap with Gilic. And we're playing pretty well everywhere else. Suki's playing good. McBride's okay. 6.9s all over the park. We're doing pretty averagely, and that's fine. Marcelino. Machasek clears. Topic gets it up to Wilmot. Wilmot. He's taken... Oh, and then he runs straight into Golubev. He's an old man now. It's poor Mr. Lloyd. He's probably not really fit to start. And by fit, I mean he was fit. He's just not really fit, as in good enough to start away at Barcelona. But you've got to reward some of your legends, basically. Patrick Vittorio tackles. Chami gives it back to Machasek. Machasek goes round his man. Can he get a crossing? Gilic! Oh! We still haven't made our substitution yet. McBride to Machasek. Machasek gives it to Patrick. Patrick goes around his man and crosses. He does, and we win a corner. What? Oh, no, we don't. We win a goal kick. Well, great. Well done us. Idiot. Patrick's now injured one of their defenders, so that's good. McBride's injured one of their players now. So they've brought on 2 new players. I'm worried that those 2 players may be excellent. And Barron is definitely getting... he's already getting the run around. Vittorio's been injured. So that's 3 of their players out injured now. I'm going to bring on Ngabezi for Wilmot. Wilmot got his chance to play. He did okay. No one's complaining, but I want to try and stretch them a bit. Ngabezi's quick. Nice of Barcelona to throw the ball out for a goal kick for us after we gave it away for them. So let's see what we can do. Their formation, have they stayed in their same formation as before? No, they've gone 4-4-2, classic Barcelona. Barron now wins the ball. McBride, Charmy, Machasek. Go past him. No, back to Charmy. McBride to Barron. Barron through to Patrick. Patrick is tackled, but it's gone to Machasek. Machasek also tackled. Unfortunate. We could have got a cross in there. I'm feeling there's a goal. I'm sensing there's a goal coming for us. We are pretty even, but we're doing okay. We've had, was that 7 shots off target? Morotto, Suki. Patrick wins it, and he's held onto it. No, Crespo tackles him. Jimenez gives it to Vitoro, who tries to give a big ball up to Sabotic, but we head it back to our goalkeeper, who then plays it out. Come on. 20 minutes. We've made all of our substitutions. Patrick goes round, goes wide. He does. Gilic has got the ball, and he tries to go wide. He's still got the ball. Has a shot himself, which is maybe not the smartest thing in the world. Charmy now to Ngabezi. He's not scored for us yet. Ngabezi. Oh, that's surely offside. Doesn't matter. We tackled him. Alaman. Not a great player, in my opinion, but he's had a couple of decent chances for Barcelona. Vitoro. McBride heads clear. Patrick now has it. Ngabezi. He's not scored for us, as I was just about to say, but he's given the ball to Patrick. Patrick. Oh, they managed to just about scramble it clear. Marcelino now out on the left. Alaman. Suki can surely get... No, they've backed off him. That's not a great idea, even if he is shit. Oh, and here we go. Patrick now. Patrick's gone, and he's running at the defence. Good. Gilic. Barron. Oh, we've slowed down again. McBride. Gilic has given it to Ngabezi. Oh, it's a good tackle from Golubev. He's got our strikers in his pocket, as Golubev. Big pockets. Javier to McBride. McBride back to Javier. And again, Gilic has won the ball. My goodness me, is that a penalty? It is. Gilic has won a penalty, and he's going to step up to take it. Ooh, could we score against Barcelona at the Nou Camp? Could Swindon come away with the unlikeliest of 1-0 wins, or even wins? Oh, I thought he'd missed that. I thought the keeper had saved it. Gilic has scored. Swindon Town are 1-0 up at the Nou Camp. Absolutely sensational stuff. And despite that, we're not top of our group because Nacional de Madeira are smashing Copenhagen in Copenhagen. That means that we will have to probably get a couple of results against Madeira. So fingers crossed if we want to get out of this group. We can come third and then try and win the Europa League again. We're pretty good in that competition. Gilic over to Patrick. Patrick, oh, we could have been 2. It could have been 2. Oh, Swindon Town are on the verge of probably one of their biggest, most shocking results of all time. Alaman. Oh, Lauritsen saves. 5 minutes of added time because of the injury they had. Actually, they had a couple of injuries, so I imagine it's all adding up. Machasek, though. Machasek gives it up to Patrick. Patrick. He's got all the time in the world that he just needs to run down 5 minutes of time. Chamey now. Oh, he's gone past him. Patrick. Oh, could have been another penalty. That would have been fun. They've left men up, waiting for a counter, and they are now breaking that counter. But Lauritsen, yes. Martins did enough to put him off, and Lauritsen picks up the loose ball. Charmy now up the line to Machasek, who gives it to McBride. McBride to Charmy. Machasek again. Barron. Patrick, what's he going to do? He's going to get tackled, but McBride picks the ball up in midfield again. He's tackled. Marcelino now with a chance to break. McBride again tackles. Absolutely sensational stuff. Charmy, the ball was crossed across the box, but it didn't really get to anyone. Barron now, we've got the opportunity to break. We do. Ngabezi. What's he going to do? He's going to give it back in the middle. Golubev gets it. Unfortunate. Marcelino now. Oh, it's end-to-end stuff right at the end. This is good. Jimenez. Barron tackles. Suki tackles. Gilic gives it through. Gives the ball through. Up. No, he doesn't. He keeps going around down on the wing. Javier now. Javier to Barron. Barron gives it to Gilic, who has a chance for his second. Oh, lovely play from Swindon Town there. Nice bit of reverse. One chance. It was very good. Each team playing well. Lauritsen. Big ball up. Patrick. He fouls Monroe. There's only 30 seconds left. Can we hold on? Crespo. Vitoro. Charmy. Machasek. Monroe now. He's tackled by Matusek again, and Matusek wins it. We have won 1-0 in the new camp. Swindon Town. Plucky little Swindon. What a win. What an absolutely stunning result. Swindon Town 1, Barcelona 0, and we could be knocking them out of Europe. He says, getting ahead of himself. Lovely, lovely stuff. Well, I am happy with that. That's a good result. Now we guarantee we're going to go away to go and play Weston-super-Mare and lose at home. Oh dear. Wow, flipping heck. That was exciting. I haven't had an exciting game on here for a while. It's usually lame defeats or... No, I don't know. A couple of cup finals have been good. Oh man, it's made me tired. And now then, back down to earth as we play Weston-super-Mare in the Premier League. It tells you how many times that Barcelona have won the Champions League on this game, because they are 13-time European champions, which means they've won 10 more than they have in real life. And yeah, I've been playing for 40 years, so that means like a quarter of the Champions League seasons have been won by Barcelona. Weston-super-Mare have 3 Champions Leagues, which means that puts them on the same level as what Barcelona were before this game started and stuff like that. Hopefully we can add Swindon to that list at some point. Shalonsk absolutely battered by Paris Saint-Germain, which makes sense. They don't have as good a team as what we did when we beat them in the knockout stages way back when. Now, that's dogs, okay. Forest Green versus Southampton. I mean, interesting about Forest Green. Forest Green are one of those, they've been bought out by a billionaire. But usually that means that the team becomes very quickly good. And obviously they're in the Premier League. They're kind of 5th or 6th. They got to the semi-final of the Europa League last season, but they're not that good. So I once had a game where Middlesbrough were taken over by a tycoon, and they became like what current Man City are like now. Like they just became absolutely unbeatable, or like the Arsenal in this game at the moment, just ridiculously good. Forest Green don't seem to have been able to do that. Maybe it's because their stadium's kind of small and therefore they don't make that much money from... And it also, I guess, that sort of coincides with me and Swindon becoming good as well. So it's hard to tell really, but yeah, I'm surprised they're not challenging for the title a bit more. But now there are a lot of good teams in England. Like there's obviously both the Manchester clubs, Spurs, Chelsea, Weston-super-Mare as well, Arsenal, Liverpool, well, not Liverpool really anymore, and Swindon that you'll have to fight for. So it's I guess it kind of does make sense, but still, you'd have thought they'd have started to push up a bit higher, be challenging for the title, which would be fun. A Swindon Forest Green Rovers title race would be an entertaining prospect. Right, we've got a backroom advice meeting. Let's see what they say. Yeah, go on then. Very rarely do they come up with anyone good, but sometimes they do. And let's go to the press conference. Last time out against Barcelona, your team played well. Lol, lol, lol. It gives us confidence, that's true. There will be some rotation. No, he has to... Yep. Managed to win. After the game in midweek, do you worry that your team might struggle? No. Yes. Well, I'm going to play Emre Uksan in this game. They get that's the trouble. Defensive midfield is a position which is harder to rotate quite so much. So I have 2 plus Martins can also play there, and it's hard to rotate that position quite as much. At least previously, because Van Rethy was the only good one we had. So Van Rethy would play every single one, so I'm not so used to rotating that position, whereas the strikers I seem to rotate all the time. And wingers as well, like Ali Apekli will just jump in for one game and that's fine by him, but apparently this Emre Özcan guy can't deal with it. And he's unfortunate that I signed him in January and then brought in Peter McBride 6 months later, who's like 10 times better than him. But it's okay, we're playing against Weston-super-Mare, they're not that good. So I've been offered Aytaç Duran. He's pretty decent, but I'm not paying £10 million for him. well, maybe I should do, but I don't have £10 million, so I'm not going to. Then there's Roma's pace. There's this guy, Ruggiero, who looks like he probably would be quite good. Well, he's 19. He's not going to get as good as they say he will. This goalkeeper, though, Camolese. He's all right. We'd be better if he was out here, but then, I mean, that's... Anyway, he doesn't want to join us anyway, so it doesn't matter. AC Milan, champions of Europe. We drew 0-0 with them in pre-season, as I've previously mentioned. Was a good result, not a good game. Flood announced intention to leave Norwich. Finally, the people of Norwich can be set free of their watery nightmare. Liverpool drew with Man City. That's a good result for us. It means that if we win this game, we can make some ground up on those teams up above us, who obviously leaped ahead of us after we lost 5-1 to Man City. Let's do that then. Topic is pretty fit, actually, surprisingly. Okay, let's play a Petley instead of Machasek, and Montufar instead of... no, let's not do too many changes. McBride... Hang on, wait. The problem here is... So, we need that. When are we playing it? We're playing against Crew next in the Cup, so we can play people like Muson in the Cup there. Tackers, Vutkovic instead of Wilmot. That's fine. Let's go. Serapio hasn't played well in his game so far, but hopefully he can play well here. They do. So one thing I'm considering is that they are constantly asking to buy Serapio for like 17-18 million pounds, and whilst I don't really want to, we have Crazy Mo, we have Suki, we have Martins. So he's only ever going to be a rotation only just because we have 4 good centre backs. So do I get rid of him if we can get a lot of money for him, or do I keep him? Get rid of? Oh, there's Van Rethy. Yay. Lagros. They could have also been playing with Wilmot if I'd let them have Wilmot, but I thought I can't sell Wilmot. Maybe at the end of the season I'll let him go on a free, but I might not even do that. I might just offer him a sort of glamour contract, let him play on as a rotation option or a backup option into his dotage, and hopefully he'll become a coach for us or something. Emre Özcan. He's gone around his man, trying to prove himself, has a shot from distance, doesn't quite get there. Ben Hager in goal for them. Didn't we... I can't remember. I'm pretty sure... So the games against Western are hard to remember because we either win or get thrashed. And I remember last season, I think they beat us 5-1 or something like 4-1 or 5. It was 4 or 5-1, and then we beat them, I think, comfortably at home. That's usually how it goes. Van Rethy's injuring our players. That's nice of him. Shiopu, Abassi, Lagros, Abassi. They've got some pace. That's nice. Van Rethy's doing well for them as well. That's good to see. Lagros, Lauritsen saves. Terrible effort, apparently. Chami now over to Ipekli. Chami to Özcan. Serapio, Chami, Özcan, Ipekli, Gilic. Patrick! Oh, good save from Ben Hager. Topic has been injured again. Oh, what? I didn't put... Oh, bollocks. Okay, fine. Well, that's silly. Okay, yeah, go on then. Topic. He's a good player, but he's injured. Oh, wow. Woof. What an effort that was. Bloody hell. No, come on, not another one. Okay, no, it's Chirpu. Oh, this is not looking great. They are dominating us. Why? What? Why? Gilic is also knackered, also crocked. Fuck. Alright, we'll bring on Machasek, see if he can help. Just replacing that position constantly. Stop kicking my right wingers, you pricks. Serapio to Chami, Lauritsen, Treblesi. See, this is the thing I'm always concerned with, is that when you rotate, like I've done here, to give Özcan a game, I should have just let him play in the cup game. But like, I have to rotate them, otherwise he's going to complain, and I can't be bothered with the complaining. But I really like the only way to win the league for me, as far as I can say, is just to play my best team every time, and they'll just have to sort of deal with it if they're not in the best team. You know. Oh, Patrick. Oh, come on. Absolute rubbish. Okay, Ben Hager now. Let's have some chances now. Look, we've given them the first sort of 30 minutes of the game. Maybe let's us try and be good for the next 60. Javier to Barron, over to Matusek. Barron. Oh, we've had a couple of efforts there. We've managed to win a corner out of it. This is doing better for our stats, I suppose, for those people who like stats. Patrick, nope. Riffo. Didn't they score... Oh, was it not this lot who scored that absolutely ridiculous long-range effort against us in the video last season? I think that's true. Henry Abassi. Okay, so we're coming into things a bit more. We've still not had very many chances on target. Had quite a few blocked shots. Serapio heads clear. Treblesi gives it to Riffo. Trebelsi. Not Treblesi, Trebelsi. Riffo. Right. Oh, someone's buzzing me. It's my phone telling me how much I've looked at my phone for the last, I don't know, is that a day or week or something? I don't know. Still, those statistics are not ones you want to ever look at. Ben Hager up to Özcan. Great header from Özcan. Patrick, oh, come on. Occasionally, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but occasionally the keepers handle it outside the box and then they get either sent off or, you know, it's fun. It's fun. I've seen it occasionally. Suki, Barron, Kuto, Riffo. Oh, fuck me. I'd be tempted to argue that we're not doing that well. But you could also look at the positive and say that Western-super-Mare are playing pretty good. You know, that they're improving after they've had a couple of years of basically being in the wilderness and being pretty rubbish. They seem to have built a better team. No doubt helped by the fact that we sold them a great centre midfielder. I'm not happy with your performance, and then I'm going to assertively say, no, not that you can make the difference. I'm looking. No, there was a lot more to come from you. Is what I wanted to say. There's a lot more to come from you. Right. So we've wasted 2 substitutions on right wingers. So we don't have the tactical flexibility that I would have liked in my usual 60-minute flurry. Vukotic manages to win the ball. I still don't like Vukotic, but Suki up to Özcan. Now out to Ali Ipekli. Ipekli goes past his man, does he? No, he gets across, but it goes right the way back. Christ's sake, Charmy crosses. Patrick, we've managed to win a corner through no great talent, just through luck. Terrible corner, goes over everybody. Should have been aiming for Suki, really. He seems to get his... oh, for fuck's sake. So frustrating. But it's because we're not playing our best. You know, you can't expect them to play the same way as they did against Barcelona when half the team is different. This is what I was saying about not changing too much. Riffo, Özcan. That is, I think he's one of the problems, and the fact that we've been disrupted down the right for a lot of the game. What do we do? We're not doing badly anywhere particularly. We're just not doing well. Ingabezi is not a man who has proved that he can go on and change the game, but I'm going to bring him on anyway. Good one. I was going to say, I don't think we really need to change things at the back. We seem to be doing fine. Oh my god. Right, well, at least that gives us the opportunity to actually make that change, because they did it before the change to Ingabezi was completed. So, okay, Crazy Mo comes on. He's not really a left back, but he can play there. He's more centre-backy, I think. He's not got the pace, I believe. Something like that. I remember sort of thinking about it. Kyle Feely. Yeah, he's the fella that scored the long-range effort. Man, this has been a rough game. There's another injury. God, there's lots and lots of injuries. Matusek, can we have a free kick goal? No, we can't. Not even a shot on target. Oh, they are still dominating us. What the hell? What formation are they playing? They're playing that... No, they... Right, well... Riffo, Serapio didn't do well. Suki couldn't get there. Oh, fucking rubbish. Absolutely fucking rubbish. And we can't even go... The thing is, if you go... I was going to say, I can't even... We've got another injury. I was going to say, we can't even go overload because we're not dominating possession. There's no point in doing it if you're not dominating possession, because they just... this is fucking rubbish. It's so annoying. Yeah, if you go overload when you're not dominating possession, basically all your players just charge forward, but the other team has still got the ball. Well, I mean, it was such a... These lot, they actually went and celebrated. That's how big a game that is for them. All right, well... Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. That's really, really annoying. Because we just never, like... really what I think we need... top each out for 5 weeks. Fractured ribs. Torn hamstring, 2 to 3 months. Fucking hell. What I was going to say was, you know, in some ways you think it might be better for us to just not have Europe. Maybe, you know, because if we get through, I mean, I doubt we'll be playing too many rounds deep into the competition if we do go through the group stage, but, you know, there's a potential that we could go to the quarterfinals, for example. That's 2 extra rounds, that's 4 extra games in a period of time when we need to win league games. I want to win the league. I don't, you know, first. I want to win the Champions League, but anyway, whatever. Well, I don't know when I'll see you next. There's a potential that me and Sam will be doing a joint session at some point today. So I think that will just be the next video. I'm definitely not doing the crew game. Maybe, depending on how things go in the Nacional games, maybe we'll record one of those. The second one potentially, because by then we'll know if we beat Copenhagen. So potentially that'll be a game around there. We'll see. So, see you next time, guys. Bye.